Oh, hey. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our coin show. I'm Rodney Humes, one of your hosts, along with Ella Zordell.
Hi guys. Sorry, I'm not
Ella-
on camera yet.
She's not on camera, but she said hi. All right, so just us two chickens here this morning doing our coin show. And this is the second time we've done the coin show, so hopefully you'll see something you like. It'll be fun. You know, if nothing else, you can maybe you'll learn something. We learn something every time we do the show. Matter of fact, I was showing Ella right before we started. We were looking at pricing some currency, and I was showing her the star notes. Mm-hmm. Okay, star notes are usually more sought after by collectors, and I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, yeah. So we've got some fun things today. Some cheap stuff, some expensive stuff, some stuff in the middle. A lot of history on a coin show, and that's what I love about history. My personal collection, okay, the things I like and I like to keep for myself are the Civil War and pre-Civil War coins. You know, I studied the Civil War a lot as a kid. My dad was a Civil War fanatic, and he and I used to visit some areas around this part of the state that we had some Civil War connections, and you know, General Grant came down the Cumberland right past Cadiz over on the Cumberland River as he took over Fort Donelson. So there is a lot of history in this area. Anyway, so we'll start off tonight. Let's see.
Tonight or today?
Today. Okay. So I'm going to start off, and the first little thing I've got, because you know people bring stuff in to us to sell. We buy coins. We're looking mostly for coins that we can resell that are made out of silver or gold. That's typically what we're looking for. But we buy all kinds of stuff. You know, people come in here with a box of stuff. They say, look, my Uncle Fred left me all this stuff. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want it. My kids don't want it. So we end up buying it. And we end up with some things like this. This is a collection of the state quarters. Now, these don't have any silver value to them, but they're collectible. They're state quarters, and this is a complete set that somebody put together. What's really fun about this, there's a book inside of it that has a little page about each state. So this would be a great gift for one of your kids or grandchildren that are getting into coin collecting, and they can read about the state, when it became a state, like Delaware, Maryland, Kentucky, and some of the history. So this first set, we're offering it for $15. It's basically you're paying just for the quarters, and but it's got an interesting little story. So, hey, there's my sister Caroline. Let me say it. The first person I saw on this morning was Debs Marie, then Dottie Faulkner, then Brenda Ledford, Brenda Price, Paula Knight. Paula Knight. I'm not glad it rained, Paula, but maybe that you don't feel so bad because you can't go to the baseball game, because she was going to miss one of the games this morning so that she could be on the show. All right, there's, let's see. Lisa Flick's watching. Hey, Lisa. Hey, I bet you're not at work. Who else? My sister Caroline is watching. Chuck Onstead. Okay, so hey, good morning. You know, it's time for to wake up. I woke up extra early this morning, and then I sit there and talk to Pam for about an hour. So anyway, so this very first set is like this quarter set. We're offering it for $15. We're doing our show sort of casual, so we don't have any pre-made videos or pictures or anything like that. We're just doing it. If you see it, you like it, just say sold, and we'll put your name on the quarter set, and that's okay if not. Now, also, I love silver dollars, the old silver dollars. The oldest one I've ever had was a 1799, and we sold it on our show to Mac Yogutfam. But we have a lot of silver dollars, and a lot of people have them that they've, you know, their grandparents or the mom and dad gave to them. But so there's the two most common silver dollars are the Morgan silver dollars made in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and then in 1921 they started making a peace dollar, and basically that's just the name of the guy that designed the coin. This one is a 1921, which is a very key date in silver dollars. And this one has been certified. It is a high relief 1921 piece dollar. This is worth, the value on this is $370. It's very collectible. The average price of a silver dollar is $60, $70 a piece, depends on the condition. But this one is a more valuable coin because of the, Brenda said she already has 3 sets of coins. Yeah, well, you don't need another one, but somebody would like it, for their kids or something. But this is a 1921. It's certified by the PCGS, which we are members of, which is the most highly thought of grading service in the U.S., and they're based in Southern California. So this is a 1921. Now, we're offering it for $370. Now here, the same year, 1921, the same year was the last year they made the Morgan silver dollars. And we have this set here. We're going to show this set. This is a bargain. This is a set that was put together by the Littleton King Coin Company. You've got 3 1921 silver dollars. Okay, you've got one from the Denver Mint, one from the Philadelphia Mint, and one from the San Francisco Mint. So these retail for $60, $65 a piece. They wholesale for about $55 a piece. We're offering this set for $149. That's less than $50 per coin, and you get all 3 of them. It comes in a little box. Did you show them the box?
Yes, I just
Okay.
found the box.
Yeah, so it's got a little box, and each coin, one's Denver, one's San Francisco, and one is Philadelphia. And that's it's kind of a cool thing. I guess I never bought anything from the Littleton Coin Company, but a lot of people do. You see them on, if you ever search coins on Facebook, you'll be getting ads from them all the time. Ella ran over right before we started because she doesn't really like coffee like I do, but she ran to 7 Brews across the street. 7 Brews is popular with the younger generation. Look, Paula Knight says she'll take the 3 silver coins.
Perfect.
All right, Paula, let me get you down for that. Okay, all right. Now, we've also got some cool coin sets. This is this next one up. This is a coin set that someone has put together themselves. It has an Indian head penny. It has the old V nickel, a Barber dime, Barber quarter, and Barber half dollar. These are all 5 of these coins are from 1907. 1907. So this is not only silver value, but you've got numismatic value from the coins being the age they are and the types they are. And this set we're offering, and these are in pretty good condition, we're offering this set for $87. That's a 1907 coin set. And you might be asking, you might be saying, man, that watch he's wearing is bigger than Montana. Well, so this watch is new to me, but the movement in this watch is 116 years old. This is a 1910 Hamilton pocket watch that's been converted recently into a wristwatch. Like I said, it's bigger than Montana, but I'm loving it. I showed it to Jim Tribble yesterday, and Jim said, if you decide you don't want it, let me know, because I like it. So, but as of right now, Jim, I'm still enjoying wearing it. Pam said this morning, she said, oh my gosh, could you get one bigger? I said, no, it's as big as you can get. Anyway, that's the watch.
We have the sold Miss Paula Knight.
Oh, she wants the 1907s? Okay. All right. Now we have a similar set that's a little bit newer. This is before I was born, not long, but here's a 1955 set. Okay, a 1955 set. So hey, if you turned 70 last year, this is your set. 1955. I think in 1955 Chevrolet made some cool cars. Elvis was on top of the world. So it's a pretty cool. You get with this you get the Franklin half dollar, and then you get the quarter. The dime, quarter, and half dollar are all made of silver. So it is, and we're offering this set for $75. It's not quite as much as the other one. That's the 1955. Let's see what else. We kind of did this. This is a very casual show this morning. So now, next up is this is an 1876. Here, so this is an 1876 San Francisco dime. Okay. All right. Jim said 1955. Jim knows a good year. All right, Jim, got you down for that. All right. So this is an 1876 dime made at the San Francisco Mint, and it's in pretty good shape. I mean, you think about it for a coin that's 130 years old. No, 150. All right, do the math.
I can't do that math.
All right, it's old. No, see, it'd be 100, yeah, about 150 years old. Anyway, we're offering this for $35. It's not been certified. If it doesn't sell, we'll probably send it off and get it certified. If we get it certified, it doubles or triples the price. But this is a cool coin. It has the seated Liberty on the front, and then it has the dates on it. And it says on the back, 1 dime. You know, I wonder, you think back, how much stuff could you buy in 1867 for a dime? I bet you go to the grocery store and get a lot of food. Mm-hmm. Because you watch the Waltons, they go down to what was the guy's name in Walton? Had the little store there. Anyway, can't remember his name. But anyway, they'd buy all kinds of stuff for a quarter or for a penny. Anyway.
This is sold to Miss Brenda Ledford.
Okay. She likes an 1867. Okay. All right. Now, I've got something fun if you want it for your kids. This is a little, this was put together by, I'm not sure, but it's got, these are 9 decades of pennies it goes back from 1909 through, I can't read the years on that one. There's a 1997. The oldest one is, anyway, it's a little kit here. Be great for a kid. It's $5 for this set of pennies. It's basically different sets, different types of pennies as they change through the decades of the mostly in the 90s. And you got that one steel penny that in 1943 the U.S. Mint made the steel penny because they needed the copper for World War II. So that's kind of a cool thing. Ike. Oh, Lisa Flick had it right. It was Ike. Ike and Cora Beth were the storekeepers on Walton's, and the kids used to go in there and buy all kinds of stuff for a penny or 10 cents or whatever. So that was supposed to be in the 30s or 40s.
I've got this sold to Miss Brenda Ledford again.
Okay.
She's on it today.
Brenda's got it. All right.
Brenda Price said Ike too.
Ike too. Good. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Next up, this looks like a penny, but it's not.
It's not?
It's not a penny. This is a 2-cent piece. Okay.
2 cent?
This is a 2-cent piece. It made in 1870. It is a reddish copper. It's actually in really great condition for what it is. It is an 1870 2-cent piece, and we're offering the. Oh, Lisa says she still watches Walton. We do too. All right, I'm going to tell you a funny story. So one night I fell asleep with the Waltons on TV, and I had a dream that John Boy and I were doing something together. I mean, farming or fishing or something. Anyway,
Doing something.
yeah, that's stupid. Okay, $40 for the 1870 2-cent piece. A lot of people, they made a penny, they made half pennies, they made a 2-cent piece, and then there are 3-cent pieces.
Really?
Yeah, they made they call it a 3-cent nickel.
Huh.
Yeah, so those are things, over the years, and there was also a 20-cent piece. I have a 20-cent piece right now in California being certified that is going to be quite valuable when we get it back, so I'm excited about that.
I've got this sold to Miss Jim and Linda, Mr. and Mrs. Jim and Linda Tribble.
Okay, all right, good deal. All right, now, also, I told everybody we'd have some currency. This is a, all right, this is a 1934 $100 bill. And these old bills like this are very collectible. This was not super valuable, but it's like, we're selling it for $125. It's worth $25 more than face value because it's almost 100 years old. But this is a $100 bill, and we're going to offer it for $125. And then also, I have these two. All right, these are silver certificates. The $1 silver certificates from 1957, and the other one is a $5 one from 1953. This is the one that has the star on it, the star note. And star notes are very collectible. And that star note, okay, we're offering that set. You get both silver certificates for $35. The star note, I think the star note's worth that or more by itself, but you get the $1 and the $5 silver certificates.
That 1934 coin, dollar
Dollar.
sold to Paula Knight.
Okay, good. All right, thank you, Paula. Good. Let's see. And then we had the silver certificates. Brenda says she has one of those, 2-cent piece.
Okay, and these silver certificates sold to Miss Brenda Price.
Okay, good. Dun, 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 dun. Silver certificates. Brenda. Okay, now here's a coin that we're going to offer for less money because it's got a little bit of damage to it. But this is a pre-Civil War. It's an
Okay.
It's an 1835 dime. 1835. That's 25 years before the Civil War started. But 1835 dime. But it's got a little spot in it. Somebody messed with it. Probably shot it with a gun or something. Thought they were being funny over the years. But this is an 18, and we're offering this one for $33 for the 1835 dime. Whoop. All right, everybody like those silver certificates? All right. All right, next up,
Well, I've got this sold to Miss Brenda Ledford.
that's the 1835 dime. Okay. All right, thank you, Brenda. Brenda said the other night on a Thursday night show, she said, I'm gonna set my alarm clock for Saturday morning. Thank you, Brenda. You ready for the next one? All right, next up, here's another pre-Civil War coin. This one we just recently had certified from PCGS in California. This is an 1854. It's a $2.50 gold coin, okay? $2.50 gold coin. It's in fantastic condition, and we're offering this this is $1,800. And you can see it is a, once they're certified, they're encapsulated in plastic so you don't touch them. The more you touch them and handle them on these expensive coins, it could change the value. But this is a, can you pull it back? You're okay. But this is an excellent condition for a coin that is, 170 years old. Pre-Civil War, and $2.50 gold. Those cufflinks that I've got that Pam made me for our anniversary are $2.50 gold coins, but they're newer. But once a gold coin has been put into jewelry, it's not really a numismatic. It's just a gold. It's just part of the gold at that point. But this is one, and I wanted to show everybody my favorite coin. People always ask me, what's your favorite coin? Now the next coin I'm going to show you is my favorite. It's not for sale. I'm not going to sell it, but it is my favorite coin, and it is it was made in the early 1900s. It's a $10 gold coin with a Indian headdress. It's called a $10 Indian, and it has a beautiful, beautiful Indian headdress on the front of an Indian chief. And it's the one I've got is an MS-63, which is in really good condition. And it's also 1926, which is the year my mom was born. So it means a lot to me. And I'm not going to sell it, but I do love it. And if you have an old US $10 Indian coin and you want to get rid of it, I'm your man. Okay. But anyway, that's my favorite coin. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, we're ready for the 1960s. Matter of fact, I told Ella this morning. I said, do me a favor. I said, I want to double check something. Google, what year was the Summer of Love? And she said, I said, it's supposed to be 1967. She goes, yes, 1967. So we have a coin set from the Summer of Love. This is a proof set with a Kennedy $50, the quarter, dime, nickel, and penny from 1967. All right, so you get, now the only silver in these sets is the $50, the Kennedy $50 is made with 40% silver, okay? So we're gonna offer these sets, all right? So this 1967, I've got three of them. We're offering these for $18 a piece. So the 1967 Summer of Love coin sets are $18 a piece, and we have three sets of those. They're fun, and these are sealed up in really good condition. So 1966. We've got a couple 1966. Let's see, 1965. Whoop, here's another 1967.
So you have four 1967s?
So we have four 1967s.
All four of those are sold.
All right, here's the other one. And then we have a 1965. We have one 1965. It's also $18.
You said we had a 1966
Yeah, I got
set?
three of them right here. They'll be
Okay.
next. And the 1966, my first car was a 1966 Dodge Charger. So 1966 was a good year. Matter of fact, that's the year I met Louis Armstrong. Shook hands with him.
Really?
Louis Armstrong shook hands with him
Like for real life?
for real life.
That's so cool.
We lived at the time. It was right before we moved to Hopkinsville. We lived in Indianapolis, and my mom worked at a mall, a brand new mall that just opened up, and it was in Greenwood, Indiana, and they were having some of their celebration, and Louis Armstrong came to play and sing at the, and his Rolls Royce pulled right up into the mall, and I was standing there and shook hands. I remember he had on a suit and white socks.
Really?
Don't ask me why I remember that. All right, so here's three sets from 1966, and they're also $18 a piece. All right, somebody wanted a 66. C. You have to double check the number 66. Paula wanted a 66. Susan wanted a 65.
Paul got a 66. Susan got the 65.
Okay, so there's a couple of 66s left.
I was about to say it out loud.
You're about to say it out loud? Okay. All right.
Okay, the 1967 sets sold to Brenda Price, Brenda Ledford, Paula Knight, and Susan Lindeman. And then the 1961 of the 1966 sets sold to Miss Paula Knight. And then the 1965 set sold to Susan Lindeman again.
Okay, cool. Good. All right, so we have a couple of those left? 66?
We have 2 of the 66
Okay,
left.
266 left, okay. Now, here's something, this is something I think would be fun if you've got children or grandchildren that are interested in coins. We've got 2 of these coin sets. These used to be, everybody used to buy these and put coins in them. But these are both from pennies. These are Lincoln Head pennies going back all the way to 1909. They're not complete. There's a lot of them there's a lot of pennies in these, and this one's more full than the other one. These are all the way up to what year they go up to? Let me see. So you still have, there's a lot of collecting you can still do to catch these. These go up to 1962. But we're going to offer these 2 partial sets for $15. So you could buy these and say, hey, get one of your kids or grandkids started, and they can start looking for pennies and start getting their pennies and looking for these old coins, the ones that they're missing. But if you fill these up and make a complete set, it's worth a lot more money. So we've got two of these that you get both of them, both of the collecting sets for the pennies. Brenda wants those, I think.
Yep, I think she does.
And John Peters said he wants a 66.
Okay, then I will
Okay.
get it down.
Oh, and then we have this. This is a new coin set that was sold by the W.E. Harris Company, and it's called Westward Series Nickels, and it shows the 2004, 2005, 2006 nickels that were kind of made. This was after the state quarters, and this is a newer thing and not worth a lot of money, but we're offering this for $10, and it's something you could, if you got a child or grandchild collecting coins, it's got some history to it. And so we're offering that set of Westward nickels for $10.
Sorry, I'm trying to get there.
Trying to get there?
Yeah, there we
Okay.
go.
All right. Yeah, if you can see that, it's kind of cool. Brenda likes nickels.
Yep, she got those.
Yeah. Now, I've also got this coin here. This is a PCGS First Strike. It is a proof 70, so it's a perfect coin, and it's a silver eagle with the United States Marines 250th anniversary. It's a 250th anniversary, and this is a graded. It's 1 ounce of pure silver. And it is a special coin because it was a first strike, and we're offering it for $99 for the first strike. So it's a 1 ounce silver eagle with the Marine emblem embossed onto it, commemorating the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Marines. They sell these on TV for like double that.
Really?
Oh my gosh. They'll sell them on TV, and they'll be $150, $200 for these special editions. But we're offering it for $99. Okay, well, we're almost done. I told Ella, I said, I've got all these picked out. I said, this is more than an hour, but we went through it fast. We didn't dawdle.
Okay, that's sold to Miss Paula Knight.
You ever dawdle?
I don't dawdle.
All right, Paula, got that? All right. Now this right here, I had set up on the show. You can see this. This is a collection of different coins from the 20th century, from the 1900s. All right, and I don't know if you back out. Yeah, you can show it. You can see it there. So it's got. Let me tell you what it's got. It's got an Indian head penny. It's got the Lincoln pennies, the steel penny. It's got all the different nickels. It's got all the dimes from the Barber dime, Mercury dime, and these dimes are all. The 3 of these 4 dimes are 90% silver. Then you've got 4 quarters, the different style quarters. 3 of these are 90% silver. All right, the $50. There's 5 $50. 4 of these are 90% silver. One's 40% silver. Then there's 2 silver dollars. The peace dollar and the Morgan. If you took these coins out and I just put them in a wholesale, it's about $250. The set as itself is kind of cool. We're offering for $199. It'd be something cool. Another thing that you can keep, it's in a plastic collection thing. It does have a little crack right there, but you know, it's got a few scratches on the back, but you can see the back of the coins and the front of the coins, but it just shows you, and it kind of tells what they are. The Barber, $50, the Liberty Walking, the Ben Franklin, then the Kennedy. The Kennedy $50 came out in '64, a year or so after President Kennedy was killed. All right,
Is that the 1900s collection?
Vicki Groves.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Vicki Groves got that. Thank you, Vicki. All right. Okay. Let's see.
Do you have anything else you'd like to show everyone?
One more thing.
One more? Okay.
One more thing. This is the last item, and then we got to get clean this mess up so we can get the store open, because I'm sure y'all are waiting to get here. But okay, this set right here, I thought this would be a fun set. All right, so this is one of those collections. Okay, one of the collections. This one is all Buffalo nickels, and it's a complete. This is a complete set from 1913 to 1938, a complete set of Buffalo nickels. That's pretty cool. Can they see it on there?
Yes, they can.
All right, complete set of Buffalo nickels, 1913 to 1938. Every one of them's on there. All right, and then it also comes with this little card that has that says the face of the Buffalo nickel. When they made the Buffalo nickel in 1913, 99-year-old Chief John Bigtree posed for the picture. This is a story about him in one of the coins. And it's funny because on the back of this, it is for Citizens Bank of Elizabethtown. So the bank was giving these out, I guess, when they had a grand opening. So we're going to offer this for $25. You get a complete collection of the
And I've got it sold to Miss Paula Knight.
for the Buffalo nickels. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's kind of fun.
That is
So
fun.
we have other things. If you have any coins you want to sell, you can bring them in, and we'll be glad to go through it with you. If you have some things you want to buy, we don't have these in the case usually, but if you tell me what you're looking for, we'll pull it out. Sometimes we sell some of these coins, and it hurts my feelings because I don't want to sell it. Mm-hmm. But we're in business; we have to sell stuff. But I still like it. And if you want to come look at this watch, matter of fact, I want to show you the back of my watch real quick. All right, so this was a 1910 Hamilton pocket watch that was turned into a wristwatch, and on the back of it, it's got a clear case. You can see, watch the move. You can see the movement on this watch, and I tell you one thing: it's so big, it makes it easy to read. You don't even have to have your reading glasses on. You can still see it. But that is my new watch, and it's already. If I decide to sell it, Jim has first dibs.
Really?
Yeah, he told me yesterday if I decide to sell it, he wants first dibs. So anyway, well, listen, guys, thank you for watching this morning. It did go faster than I thought, but that's okay. It's just going to be me and Ella today. Jules is sick. Scott's on vacation, and we're going to have fun. And if you want to come see us, we'll be here from 10 to 2. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you watching.